Meditate on Ziggy till my brain waves elevate. Staring at the page.
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K Studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer League. And it's a very special Summer League because it is NBA 2K23 Summer League. We caught up with some fans and, of course, the NBA draft picks.
Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love Summer League. We get to see our first glimpse at the future of the NBA, and for those players, it's their first opportunity to get scanned into the game.
Yeah, we were there with them as they were getting scanned. Definitely a huge milestone, but it is hot in here, so let's take a look at the footage. Johnny, welcome to 2K TV. Now, you were just scanned for NBA 2K23. Can you describe what the process was like?
I've never seen that many cameras in one setting before, but, you know, it was a lot of fun just knowing that I'm going to actually be in a video game.
I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now, like, getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I do when I turn on 2K23, I'm going to roster, I'm going to my player, I'm going to edit, and he will have 99 everything and every badge.
You know, when you get into the NBA, you get an NBA logo above your player. So when you hop into the park now, you're going to be stalked by a lot of other people in the 2K community. How's that going to feel?
That's what I just asked about, actually, getting a logo, because I remember playing with guys like DeAndre Ayton. He loaded into my park, and I'm in college playing with my friends. And I was like, let's go chase DeAndre Ayton. Like, we're just sitting around like NBA players in our park.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely finna step my game up. Can't be losing with the logo over my head. I know people are going to be coming at me, so I'm going to step it up a little bit.
I think it would be cool just to interact with the fans and different people. I think that's going to be a dope experience as well.
What does the game have to get right? Because you have a very unique look. So what do they need to get perfectly in the game?
I think it's going to be difficult because of my hair. I'm going to be changing it a lot, so hopefully they can be updating that. Just the overall look.
I pretty much said my face. I need my face to be clear.
Okay, so your face over any moves that you have?
Probably my shooting motion, and my jumping ability.
If you were going to select a perfect My Team, with you included, you had to pick 4 other players, past or present. Who are you picking?
Curry at the point guard. Shooting guard, Michael Jordan. Small forward, me. Tim Duncan at the power forward. And center, Hakeem Olajuwon.
A lot of people don't select Tim Duncan. I think for how great he is, I was just about to say, he's underrated.
Underrated.
But he's like one of the best power forwards of all time, like top 2, top 3, maybe 1.
Maybe 1.
Well, you got to say that now because you're a company man.
Maybe, nah. This ain't mine.
We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and some of the 2K community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time. Cade, what do you think about NBA 2K23 so far?
I like it. I like the animations.
What are the biggest differences?
And yeah, I like the graphics too. I feel like the faces look a little more clear, look more realistic. So it's cool. I like the game so far.
Since we talked to you last, you got scanned in NBA 2K22.
Yeah.
What has your life been like?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the WNBA.
The WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. Moments away, it'll be the Las Vegas Aces going up against the Seattle Storm. From gorgeous Seattle, Washington, I'm Blake Suniga. Rounding out the broadcast team are Tim Swartz and Brian Banapateni. We're glad to have you with us. And so off the tip, it's Seattle.
The WNBA has had single elimination playoff games since 2016, and the NBA followed suit, adopting a similar opening round format in 2021.
It's one thing the WNBA has done an outstanding job of, leading the way for basketball in this country.
Absolutely, Tim. Lots of rule changes we first see in the WNBA. They'll end up getting adopted by the NBA and the college game. So you just got to give tons of credit to the WNBA Rule Committee. They're setting the tone for the rest of the basketball world.
Now here's Bird. Pass to Samuelson. Here's Stewart. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Good on the shot.
Passing is what makes Stewart perhaps the best offensive player in the world. Not just to score, an all-around force.
Now here's Cambage. Banked in off the glass.
They worked it in nicely right there.
Bird with it. Pass to Russell. The basket good off the assist from Sue Bird.
A multi-time assist leader like Sue Bird will not miss that chance. She is quick to find the open shooter.
And Williams gets it to go.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, height-wise, she easily comes out on the wrong side of that one-on-one matchup.
Well, it was a nice, quick, high release, and that negated the height disadvantage she had there.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Red hot out of the gates. 4 for 4 shooting.
Here's Gray. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
And the veteran Sue Bird still getting it done at over 40 years old. She is the epitome of consistency.
Soft touch off the glass.
Don't you dare underestimate Gray's determination and athletic ability. A little contact does not bother her.
Well, you have to respect that Bird is still playing the game she loves. You can just tell how much she still enjoys lacing up those sneakers and going to work.
Always cool to see players like Sue Bird out there. Players that have passion. Players that make everyone else better. I mean, she kind of has set up Sue Bird, the gold standard for a career in the WNBA.
And she drops in the layup off glass.
They look really sharp right here. Everything falling for them.
And they're on the break. From deep, Sue Bird drills the three-pointer.
And Bird has been so steady from deep. You can understand why she has so much confidence.
Las Vegas trailing. Looking to end the run. And she was fouled on the way up. Throws for her. This is her first opportunity at the line this evening.
Throughout her career, Laquana Williams has struggled with injuries, but she seems to always come back even stronger.
Here's Seattle. Now Bird. 6 points for her. Rejected by Chelsea Gray.
Strong judgment and awareness to time that block perfectly. And, you know, as a leader, Gray is always up for a challenge.
Pass to Cambage. They double his Cambage. Count that one.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
When we talk about Liz Cambage, you got to talk about her post presence and how she can put a team over the top. You know, the middle of that offensive area. The key, Cambage owns.
And you talk about Cambage down low. There aren't many teams that can match up with her.
Well, yeah, and she put it best herself. An opponent talked about her physicality and how difficult it is to face her. And she just simply came back with, if they can't handle it, get in the weight room or get out of the post.
Samuelson's shot is off. And it's the Aces with the ball. It's a three-point game. Here's Wilson. No good. Some solid defense from Brianna Stewart. Here's Samuelson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. A nice shot by Stewart.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And, you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
Here's Samuelson. Pass to Talbot. Now here is Stewart. Again, Seattle.
The mid-range jumper, something I love to see. Stewart's game is multifaceted, and I'm really not surprised to see her knock that one down.
Now here's Plum. And she banks in the layup.
She's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting that ball to the rim.
And here's Canada. Outside Stewart. Rejected by Chelsea Gray. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Storm will get the ball here.
Substitution for the Aces. Jisoo Park.
Here's Canada. And she buries that one. Drilling the rim on the way down.
A tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball.
Yeah, just some really impressive scoring. Everything seems to be going in.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Pass to Stewart. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Tim?
Yeah, everybody seems a little confused. I know we are. I have no idea why she would foul in that situation. I mean, what was she doing?
Here's Talbot. Gray defending. And again, Seattle with the triple.
They're really struggling defensively. Too many easy buckets. I mean, what was the coach's game plan?
Who knows? And that's a really embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
It's hard to find fault with anything she's doing this quarter. Well, offensively at least.
Outside Canada. Down low. Off to a good start as she gets her first shot attempt.
Clearly, they had a pretty good grasp of the game plan coming into this one.
I know it's early, Tim, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something changes quickly.
Absolutely.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Storm. Get that one. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Storm, up 10. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. We're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Storm?
Well, we've seen them really get out and establish an offensive rhythm.
And they're finding ways to score, you know, playing well and getting good offense.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds in time. Pass to Talbot. The shot's good.
Talbot with the shot.
And here are the Aces now. Down by 12. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Canada. That is her first foul of the game. And the Storm making a change here.
Your Storm, Mercedes Russell. Sue Bird.
Not able to get the ball in bounds, and they get called for a 5-second violation.
Well, we've seen the rise of the 3-and-D player, someone who can shoot and defend. Who do you think is the top player who fits this bill?
Actually, this might be an easy one for me. Alicia Clark. In 2019 and 2020, Clark was an all-defensive team member, but she also led the league in three-point shooting.
Clark was over 50% in the wobble. Just unreal. I'll throw another name out there, though, guys. How about Ariel Atkins? She's been over 40% from deep for a season, plus is a perennial all-defensive team member.
Now here is Canada. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Bird outside. Russell. She's guarded by Plum. Russell with the bucket.
This is Russell's bucket all night. Gets the ball inside and uses all her height to get the shot.
Pass to Park. Canada with it. Picked up by Plum. To the inside. Russell. She makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start her game.
There it is. They get careless with the ball, and it immediately costs them.
Yeah, that's been the pattern. Their turnovers not only killing their offensive flow, but fueling the fire at the other end.
Here's Talbot. 5 points in the game.
Terrific D. That's how to protect the rim.
You have to respect how Liz Cambage excels at this game. She makes her presence felt on offense and defense, racking up a solid number of buckets and rebounds. And now we see them really working it inside.
Yeah, getting quality looks around the rim. That's fueling this run.
And the Aces call time here. On the offensive end, Cambage can be particularly unstoppable, posting some truly jaw-dropping point totals.
How about record point totals? Of course, Liz Cambage, the single game scoring record, setting it back in 2018 with 53 points. Wow.
That'll be a 5-second call.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the possession.
They've had an awful quarter, a terrible ball security.
We're now around 2 minutes into this second quarter. A nice shot by Talbot.
They're going on a nice little run here.
And getting to the rack has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now here's Young. Makes it off the glass.
Her position might be guard and primarily point guard, but Young can score inside. She's 6 feet, tough, and quite crafty.
Lloyd from long range. Drills it from outside.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Young with it, covered by Lloyd. Baseline jumper. That one rolling around and rims out. To the wing, right side. And Sue Bird gets double teamed. Outside Lloyd, 5 to shoot. Inside. Russell with the bucket.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is 5 of their last 6 field goals, and they've come from inside the paint.
Now here's Bird. She has 6. Pass to McVigor. And a good offensive board, and she gets the bucket.
Such a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. That's what she brings to the table.
Williams with it. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And it's the Storm with the ball. Now here's Bird. For 3. That shot, no good. So Las Vegas will take it the other way. Back to Hamby. Wilson,
2
right
minutes remaining
side.
in the first half. 2 minutes.
They need this. The Aces with another miss. And the Storm with possession. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Russell with the bucket.
Unselfish play from Jewel Lloyd right there. She's all about getting the ball to uncovered teammates.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds in time.
She's not doing them any favors making those kind of errors.
Especially now with every possession being a critical one for them at this point.
Just the worst time for it to happen.
And Plum gets the whistle that time.
Kelsey Plum.
That is her first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for Las Vegas. Liz Cambage.
On defense, the Aces.
Aces foul. Asia.
So many accomplished players have come out of UConn over the years, but Brianna Stewart is right at the top of the list with all those great players.
And she knocks down the first one. And with Stewart, her list of achievements when she was at UConn is amazing.
You could say that again. In her senior year, she won just about every major individual award in college basketball. But forget about those honors, because this is a team game. And she led the Huskies to 4 straight national championships. That's all you really need to know about Brianna Stewart.
Here's Samuelson. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Bird outside. Pass to Samuelson. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Starting to pull away here. They're putting some points up.
Yeah, this one's threatening to get out of hand pretty soon.
Not able to get the ball in bounds, and they get called for a 5-second violation.
They've got ground to make up, and it's really hard to do that with their awful play offensively.
Their turnovers this quarter resulting in, what's that now, 11 points for the other team? Man, that's just tough to overcome.
Yeah, that's rough.
There's Jewel Lloyd with the 3. Good. And Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
Back-to-back 3-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Now here's Cambage. She has 7. Here's Young. Count it. Her
Jackie
second
Young.
make in 4 attempts.
They'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can make.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Lloyd. Now Samuelson. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
To the paint. Here's Cambage. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Look at how Cambage just owns the painted area. Uses her physicality to easily get her shots.
Pass to Russell. Great pass to set up the land.
They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Storm out in front, opening a huge gap. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen.
It's been quite a game for Russell.
She broke out her entire arsenal of post moves in the first half, and every one of them was working.
Yeah, and I'm going to call her the magician because I think she might have even a few more tricks up her sleeve, and I think she's going to break them out as we start heading down the stretch.
Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
And the last time we had a back-to-back champion, the Sparks in 01 and 02. Why do you think it's been so long since we've had a repeat winner?
Great question, Blake. The physical and mental toll of a deep run is just a lot to handle in back-to-back seasons.
Absolutely. Plus, I think the setup of the WNBA playoffs, the single elimination in 5-game series rounds, they create more variance. So you'll see more upsets as opposed to other formats in basketball. But really, it makes it hard for a team to consistently dominate at the end of the year.
Now here's Gray. Cambage. They double as Cambage. And that one drops for her.
Love the toughness from Cambage. You didn't think a little contact would throw her off, did you?
Pass to Russell. It's good for her 8th straight basket in only 8 attempts.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes a traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside. And the #1 pick of the 2019 draft, Jackie Young.